Hey guys, it's WACK, and we came to the day that I am most excited for the Snipers of Call of Duty mini-series that's been going on my channel for this week. We're on day 3, and now it is Modern Warfare 2's time. And the reason why I'm most excited for Modern Warfare 2, many different reasons. Whenever I do mini-series, I always look forward to shining some light on Modern Warfare 2 because you don't even want to get me started, but I will be getting started throughout this whole gameplay. But let me talk about the actual gameplay, what I'm going to be doing, because that's what I've been doing throughout this whole sniper week. Right now, as I'm getting a no-scope on a guy who was doing something in the bathroom. I don't know what he was doing. We don't need to know what he's doing. Right now, we just got to focus on what I'm doing, because I'm a star right now. Even though I'm not really a star, I'm more or less like a comet. That's what I like to describe myself. Not really a star. Well, wait a minute. Isn't a comet is a star, but it's not like a star. I'm getting sidetracked. That's how excited I am for Modern Warfare 2. So right now I'm using the intervention on Estate. Not my favorite map. I don't do fantastic. I don't do the best because for whatever reason, Modern Warfare 2 sniping just never clicked with me. I know a lot of people love sniping in Modern Warfare 2. That's why I'm most excited for this day out of this whole week. But for some reason, it just never really clicked for me. Like, I can get a few kills here and there, but see right here, I just miss one shot, then I gotta readjust. It never was my thing. COD 4 sniping, Black Ops 2 sniping, I can do decent at it. Even Modern Warfare 3 to an extent. But for some reason, for whatever odd reason, I just can't get a hold of Modern Warfare 2 sniping. I know some people that are just straight up gods at this game when it comes to the intervention, or maybe even the Barrett 50 cal, or even what's that other gun? Not the Dragunov, but the WA2000. I know some people that are just straight up gods when it comes to those guns, and I'm quite amazed. Some of the montages that I see from Modern Warfare 2 sniping, just let alone the Modern Warfare 2, it just amazes me, surprises me that people can get like 7-man feeds in that little kill feed, and I can't even get one kill like you see right there. So you're going to see a lot of embarrassing shots on my end, so try not to judge, alright? Like I said, I'm not the best sniper. That's why I try to enforce in the series that even though I am doing the snipers of Call of Duty, I'm not the best sniper that you're ever going to see. I can do decent. I have a good amount of Call of Duty skills that can transfer over to the snipers. Does that mean I'm the best sniper? No, it's not. But let's talk about the history of Modern Warfare 2 sniping, just overall what Modern Warfare 2 did to the video game industry and to the Call of Duty franchise itself, because I think Modern Warfare 2 in itself is the most influential game out of the whole Call of Duty series, if not maybe Call of Duty 4, but Modern Warfare 2 definitely did have an impact, because just look at the timeline. Alright, so you had Call of Duty 4. It was a great game at its time. A stepping stone from Call of Duty 3 to Call of Duty 4. It was phenomenal, it's awesome, and still to this day people still love it. World at War, it was like a reskinned Call of Duty 4 in a World War 2 setting. It wasn't that great. More or less people went to Call of Duty 4 at that time. Then we go from World at War to Modern Warfare 2. Just think of that. In a year span, we went from World at War to Modern Warfare 2. The time difference just seems not logical at all. It seems like like maybe World at War and then after 2 Call of Duty's Modern Warfare 2, but just imagine that, a stepping stone from World at War to Modern Warfare 2. That's a great increase from graphics to gameplay to game design. That's kind of in game graphics and whatnot, but just all of that in 1 year. That's amazing. That's quite freaking amazing. What's it called? Infinity War. They did 2 great games. Well, you can have your own opinions. Again, I'm not trying to influence your own thoughts on Modern Warfare 2. I know I'm kind of putting it on a throne here, but the reason for that is because Modern Warfare 2, it has a lot. It has a lot going for it. Not in terms of great gameplay, but just everything that's going on. The campaign, the Spec Ops, those weren't really the make or breaks of the game, but just the multiplayer. You had different guns. You had quickscoping way improved because of Sleight of Hand Pro. You had the grenade launches and the commandos that made people angry and frustrated. You had the kill streaks that made people happy when they finally got it. You got the Ace-130, still one of my favorite kill streaks. Same with the chopper gunner, and you even had the nuke. The nuke was a staple in the Call of Duty franchise. They transferred that over to Modern Warfare 3 with the Moab, and then to Black Ops 2 with the nuclear sorta. So the nuke is a big staple. Modern Warfare 2 is a big giant like staple clip thingy. Office Max Staples, even though Staples closed down near my house. I got sidetracked again. Just Modern Warfare 2, it's something else. It's a different game. It influenced a lot of other games like Halo. Halo included kill streaks. Destiny, not really all that. But I don't want to say that everybody copies Modern Warfare 2. But a lot of video game franchises, when they made the game, it's like, alright, what made Modern Warfare 2 so phenomenal? And just real quick right here, look at this. We got a host migration. I try to get a cool throwing knife kill, and he takes me out right quick. But when they made a video game, when video game creators make any kind of video game, they look at what video games are popular. And right away, they looked at Modern Warfare 2. It's like, all right, what made Modern Warfare 2 possible? Well, they had kill streaks. Well, they had different guns. Well, they had all this kind of this stuff. They had party chat, people talking crap over party chat and search and ensure, and just all that kind of great stuff. So it just goes to show that Modern Warfare 2, whether you hate it, which I know a friend that honestly truly hates this game for stupid reasons, for good reasons, but he truly honestly hates this game. Whether you hate it, whether you love it, it was a popular game. I remember one time there was a peak of over 3 million people playing this game. Maybe even 5 million at one point, even 15 million. Either way, Modern Warfare 2, sniping was phenomenal in this game. The gameplay was just phenomenal. And that's all I have to say about Modern Warfare 2. As I get the final kill, as time is running out, I take the #1 seed right there, the #1 crown, and I get the win. So I'll see you guys later. Come by tomorrow for Black Ops 1 sniping. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting the series, and bye.